We see a little bit about your personal life. Still living with your ex-husband, Frank. Still dating David.
David's living with me, too.
Oh, so they're both living with you?
They're both living with me.
Wow. Takes a special woman to pull that off.
What's the biggest, what is the biggest misconception about your dating life?
You know, they're heavy-headed. I mean, you know, Frank's Frank. David's like a big shot doctor.
Yeah, right.
I wake up in the morning. I have one taking out my garbage, one making my coffee.
Queen.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. And they're like, Thursday? I'm like, bye.
Honestly, it's incredible what you've managed to pull off here.
Charmy. I mean, yeah. I'm feeling myself right now.
You are. These are big personalities, right?
They're big personalities. These guys, they're two bosses.
Truly, how do you manage it? Like, what's the key to that?
I don't know. I want to be analyzed.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the biggest misconception that people have about your dating life and those two?
You know, everybody thinks it's more than it is intimately. You know, you think three people live together, it's a throuple. That's the new word for threesome.
Right.
I think it's not something like that. It's something, I think that actually Frank and David are going to get married and I'm going to be like the maid of honor. There's like more of a bromance going on in my house than a romance.
Is that true?
Yeah, 1,000%.
So they really get along. Is it because that you and Frank just have such a good friendship that's so deep that you're allowed, it kind of makes room for this other thing to exist?
It totally does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frank is a gentleman and he's always very good. He's actually building David's house. Frank is no longer an attorney, remember?
Yeah.
The whole thing. So he's went back to being a builder, and he's building David's house.
I love it. Everyone
actually
getting
really
along.
amazing, yeah.
Do you think you and Frank would ever move away from each other?
No. You know, I've been more frustrated with Frank now more than ever, and I don't know why. I just feel like I'm working a lot, and the kids are like, and I don't know. Sometimes I lose patience because I think Frank is like immature sometimes a little bit. I love the guy. I love him. But he gets hurt. His feelings get hurt if I try to talk to him about something. And he's my personal assistant. So if I complain to him, this is a guy that broke my heart 21 years ago.
Right, yeah.
He's now my personal assistant. He texts me my schedule for the day and things like that. So when I yell at him, his feelings get hurt. I'm like, oh, God.
Do you ever walk in and the two guys are just hanging out, like playing video games?
Every day. Nobody's a gamer in my house, but like they're sitting on the couch, like talking, watching football.
Right.
They're eating together, straightening up the kitchen, talking about the house. No need for me.
It's amazing. Honestly, it's incredible.
Your Bravo description also says you're questioning your future with David, and there's an ultimate decision that you make. So you two are still together right now.
We're together.
Okay, so what's this ultimate decision that you have to make with him?
I have to make a decision, like, who do I want to spend the second half of my life with, or am I not ready to make that choice yet? I've been through so much in my life, I've realized that in vulnerable times, you never make a decision. Now that my kids are gone, I was very vulnerable when I started dating him, but now I'm looking at it like, is this my guy? And, you know, he's moving out, he wants me to move in with him, and I'm not sure.
So he's sort of drawing a line with this whole the three of you living in the house kind of thing, trying to move out into another space.
Well, his house will be done soon.
Right, okay.
The reason he's living with me is because he sold his house. His house wasn't done.
So he's ready for that.
So he's ready to move into his house that I built. I basically picked out everything.
Okay.
A lot going on here with that.
What do your kids think of this living situation right now?
My kids don't care because they're not there.
Okay, right, I guess.
You know, Frankie once said to us, Ma, you don't even know how weird this is to like my friends. I go, is it weird to you? He said no. I go, then don't worry about it.
Because he gets it.